blow those ultimates, probably at the expense of someone's life, and then dive after again. I think LR have got a pretty good draft into FMSs here, personally. They're a little shorter range, disqualified, and now it's kind of devolved into a massive Twitter war. And Riot are now investigating as of a couple of hours ago. So we'll see where it goes. Baus has to flash topside. Ribson is here, though. Baus does not have E or flash. That is probably a very dead Gragas. Tries to go for the wave. Eviscerate forwards. Good stun, but doesn't take turret aggro. Drops the W, gets the kill. Nicely managed, and they get it. Dragon goes down. LR will pick that one up quite happily. How many beers for old Lollipoppy? Back when Essence Flux gave you attack speed. Baus on a really... It's the same flank angle that screwed them last time. Oh my god, he does it 2 games in a row. Zamalek does get out, at least this time. But I'm not sure how it's feeling for FMS. Good route from Crowny. Not actually the best in the end. They get Baus with a wonderful engage, but don't finish what they started. Do finally kill one member. The Rune Prison comes on down. Nemesis is here. Can look to flash forwards. The Essence Flux come on in. They pick up the Dragon. Lots of Spell Flux coming across. Knock up from the Grand Entrance. Another route. Gonna try and call the pack. Shunted into the wall with a heroic charge. That was a really good fight from us. The Volley Bear to be. And the Scion sometimes has a little bit more meme to it than full Bowson's Law. Gonna try and smite that one. That's an early smite. Got it with the Featherfall. It's fine. Or flash forwards for the Pulverize. Value might die. Nice heroic charge out. Trying to get the quickness. Baus like he dies, but actually nice to knock Zamalek away. Body slam after. Into the barrel roll. Does die to the Acathian Rain. Lost 2 now. Featherstorm comes on through. Misses the Featherfall because rips him with a really good dodge aside. Or Vitality B. Both of which will be a tough old customer. Feet's given over partly. Yep. That might be turret as well, actually. They just get feet of strength from that. Oh, lost Ratones. That's a really unfortunate fumble. What happened? Hard there. Now the Kaiser's in a really good spot. Just had the Cull cash in. Fury's at 1 item. Velia now potentially in danger alongside Nemesis. It's a 2-front fight as Crowny's trading well. The backside, in comes the Kaiser. Immediately charmed. Reckless Battle Dance is out. Extended range. TP from Baus on the backside. Keeper's Verdict knocks one away. This is looking better for Lost Returns. Fraggle has to flash. Looking to get a bit of a stack. Nice cask from Baus. Helps bring down the Cassante. And Lost Returns come away too. Realm warping forwards. They want to continue extending. Massive 3-man Pulverize, but Crowny's not hit. Flash shot into the wall. They blow up the Kaiser. Now the Alistair's in danger. Has got the Unbreakable Will, but his body is a different matter. Shattered. And it's a 4-for-1. Crowny finally falls, but LR come away with absolutely everything. Dragon's alive. And they can turn back for an additional prize to the fight. Man, I love this man on Gragas. Bomba. Nem's gonna get the other tier 1. Yeah, this Rise. He's about to hit 10 stacks in the dark. Can call the pack to turn it around. Here comes that TP. Herald sent mid. Velia now putting the steadfast presence. Stops the dogs hitting him. Flash forward for Mini Magic. Gets beyond there as they time the steadfast presence well. But Crowny will go up to the sky. Goes to pull the feathers down. In the backside, Baus and Reckless bring down Zamalek. And they bring down his partner just after. Kaiser and Alistair left to the wolves. And that's ironic because Neferi's on their team. That's a con. A flip, a gamble. They want to try and force Lost Returns when they had Vision to try and catch them off guard and then just failed the retreat. They tried to pull off it and pulled off it poorly. I think it's bad decision making. But I think they are running out of good options here. Velia, what a steadfast presence. Zamalek's dead again. Mini Magic will fall. How could FMS do this? How am I supposed to hit what's crying in the club right now? That feels very copy-pastable. Just change out FMS to whichever team is required. You can feel pretty great about it. Rosq just about survives. Velia's gone quite deep here. Velia might die. Oops. Lost Returns. That's a bit silly. Yeah, like we said we most preferred the Lost Returns draft for a reason. It was going to be a lot harder for FMS to navigate. Not that their draft is a bad one per se, but it's just hard to play into Lost Returns. Cask into the wall, Ribson's dead, doesn't have the ability to call the back and immune stuff, dies. Yeah, at this point, it's just snowballing against them. Zed? Zed might manage it. You deal with Poppy well because you're not a dash, you're a blink. Mini-match check. Gonna throw down the Unbreakable Will. And again, that is very much with asterisks. Terms and conditions apply. The terms be X amount of time. The conditions means when I'm not surrounded by 5 Lost Returns members. So, for Lost Returns on the table, Ribson gets rooted by the Rune Prison alongside all his dogs, forced to run away with the call of the pack. The pack says, yeah, son, I can't help you. Run away. Hell between his legs. Thoughts on T1 Gal? Not sure I know what you mean by Gal. Are we talking about going for the 3-peat? Again, they could get the hat trick. Back-to-back-to-back worlds. Okay, and most likely would have fit it better, but they banned it. They banned it down. Doom count down. Otherwise, I agree. They're going to try and rush Baron. Okay, it's another flip. They've decided they can't win straight up, so they need to flip where they can. They don't actually have the jungler here, so I think they should just get Baron. What about the fight afterwards? Okay, take the objective bounty. LR coming to fight this, but it's a little bit late. In they go. So looking to play this one. Oh my days, they're so far ahead. They do blast Reckless, but Mirage I think dies. Flash over the wall. Bounce gets the body slam regardless. Does he have a cast? No, he doesn't. Frygo with the all-out angle. FMS very low. Crowny looking for an angle himself. Could potentially flash. I don't think we'll do it. Ribson a little bit low himself. Belly looking to shut into wall. Flash on forward. The heroic charge. Nemesis finishes it up with an EQ. The spell flux and the overflow enough to bring down one. Ends up being 1-4, but at least they got Baron. FMS needed something. That'll have to do. Yeah, Maokai's banned, if I remember correctly. It was indeed first round. Both games, actually. Bit of a stun to mini-match. Jacob goes in, and the meter gets steadfast presented. Presented. No presents to be found. The only presents they find is death. Speaking of T1, yeah, everyone sees the T1 Baron and goes, oh yeah, that counts. Very fair. Realm Warp. Gonna drag the wave elsewhere. They don't finish the inhibitor! Doesn't matter that much in the grand scheme of things. Probably about 2 seconds too early. Ribson steps and throws out some Darkened Daggers. They actually banned the Kiana this time. Yeah, it was a little bit later on, but they did. 5th ban. Last ban of the game. They went, oh, fine, we'll ban that. Red buff. Oh, good start to the wall. They're following up any further. Ribson has got a call of the pack, but no ability really to escape nonetheless. And the Hound's pursuit. Well, we're even pursuing too. Closing this out. We've got 2 minutes till Elder, 3 minutes till Baron. At least the Baron from FMS. Oh boy, that will have to be a very well timed between worlds. Nice steadfast presence, potential pick onto Reckless going forwards. Good pulverize, but in comes the Realm Warp, but here come the rest of Lost Returns. Samuel to the backside, on top of Crown. He's now beginning to turn on it. Flash forward to the grand entrance, keeps him alive. Nice work from Reckless. Bounce in the middle of 4. It's absolutely unbothered. Moisturize, certainly not in his lane, but neither were FMS. And they all get murdered. Lost Returns, 2-0. Content over. Success found. They move on to playoffs. And they make it cinema as they do. Bouse. Of course. We'll execute to the fountain in celebration. Not even close, baby. Never worried. Never worried.